You didn't have yours?
I left it down there and gotten pulled over. All right, stand by, Mix 96.1. Billboard 30-second countdown. 30 seconds to Billboard. $20 to Billboard. 10 seconds. 5. And roll it, please. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Maxey Arena for tonight's Potsdam men's hockey game against the Brockport Golden Eagles. I'm Warren Potter, along with Hall of Fame coach John Horan. Tonight, we've characterized it, Coach, as really an early season must-win and possible win, certainly, for the Potsdam Bears, looking to break out of their 0-4 funk to start the season.
It's been a tough start for the Bears, no doubt about it. Playing 3 top 10 nationally ranked clubs in their early going, but again, the final tally's on the scoreboard. A loss is a loss, and so they're playing a team tonight that they hope to compete with for a playoff spot within the Sunyak. The Eagles, coming off a tough loss last night in Plattsburgh, 9-2 thumping, if you will. The Cardinals really laid it on the Eagles last night, so they're going to come in here with a bee in their bonnet here to try to prove themselves. But again, both teams feel that this is an important league win. The Bears got to have the advantage by playing at home. They've got to play better than they played last night. You know, last night saw some flashes here and there, but really playing a number 3 team in the country, really tried to establish yourself as to who you were. The Bears got a lot of questions to answer. You've got some new people in the lineup tonight, but what is happening is that they're coming back with Connor Green. Connor Green saw a lot of pucks last night. They feel that he's been good on the second night. They're giving him another chance to come back in here. So this is an important night for the Bears team as individuals to prove that they want to be a part of a successful program. A lot of things to prove here tonight.
Checking in tonight on defense, we'll see Michael Campbell for the first time. He's paired up with Drew Rose on the top D line. We'll also see Josh Bifolchi, Mike Olszewski as well, and first-year player Mason Hone.
Yeah, Yeah, and we're also seeing Matthew Perront. We thought he was doing well last year. Maulmeister, I thought, played a whale of a game.
Yeah.
Another freshman. So we have some young players. They're juggling some lines here, trying to find some symmetry, some action that can put forth a little bit of finishing power on the offense. Not scoring a tremendous amount of goals. I think they're only getting a goal a game.
Basically, yes.
If that, and they certainly have given up their share.
7-1 loss here on home ice last night to third-ranked Geneseo. And now the 2-2 Brockport Golden Eagles after some ice patching made at center ice. Right underneath where Sanchez is waiting for the face-off here. It'll be won by Kleinow and the Bears, who dump it into the zone. We are underway. Our second game of the day here on Maxi Ice, as the women fell earlier to Plattsburgh 8-2. Plattsburgh also third-ranked nationally. A pretty entertaining contest it was earlier on. And this one off to a quick start here with the Bears sending a shot wide off the left post. Brockport with his first foray into Potsdam territory. Sanchez waits, drops it down into the corner. That's where Andrew Harley goes to work. Sanchez right corner. Harley trying to gather along the half wall. Back to the point for Monteleone. Puts it down in front. We have a quick whistle and a quick penalty being called.
It's going to be a boarding call for the Bears. They're going to get off to a tough start again. It was Geneseo last night. That's going to be the freshman, Maulmeister, going in for the boarding call. But as I was saying, Geneseo last night had 4 unanswered power play goals late in the game. You got to hope that some video work and whatnot would have made some improvements on the PK here for the Bears.
Brockport, meanwhile, last night, if I recall the stat, I believe they went 0 for 8 on the ice at Plattsburgh. They had lots of chances last night themselves. Here's Grun, slides it down, lower left circle. Brockport on the early man advantage here. Potsdam no score a minute in. Grun skates down, swings it back. Barbaglio, now Grun will move it off to the right wing side. Capwell just atop the right circle, nothing open there yet for a shot. As Ramaker waits down low, the Bears are going to clear it out. Good patient defense that time for the Bears. Were able to get the clear less than halfway through the power play.
Good patience with that puck, but I'll tell you, I like the aggressiveness of their kill. They're forcing the pass. They're not sitting back in a conservative box. They're really going to challenge Brockport to make more than one pass in a row to have a successful power play.
And this is going to be Brockport in on the icing. Released that entry pass a little bit too early.
Justin Bernays out there on the penalty kill, along with Kleinow.
Mike Campbell, he's noticeable out there. The 6'4", 200-pound freshman from Etobicoke, Ontario.
I like the way he plays. I saw his video when he was being recruited here. This is his first game. It's good to see him in the lineup. I think he's going to have some good potential for the Bears.
He's after the puck here, but it's going to slide over his stick back in the Potsdam zone. Bears will clear once again. So Brockport, after an early setup in this power play, haven't had really anything to show for it. Have not got a shot in on Connor Green as yet. They're going to try with a dump in down to left corner. Bears jump on it quickly down there. Release back to the point for Monteleone. One-timer, right circle, right on goal, and Connor Green was set up for that all the way.
That was a wide pass, and that was Andrew Harley with the one-timer from Monteleone, who threw it almost the width of the ice. It was a pretty steep angle there for that shot, but he got a lot of it, and a good save by Connor Green.
Monteleone, a fifth-year senior out of Montreal. Now Brockport still with 10 seconds left in their power play, and as the Bears dump it out, that will pretty much kill that off. Bears send 2 down on the forecheck, and we are now back on even terms. 5-on-5. Perron nearly strips the puck away. Bears break up the Brockport rush at center, and now Brockport will dump it in and go off on a line change. Bears with some skating space here now. As they work into the Brockport zone, only about 20 feet before it's dumped down into the corner by Mike MacArthur. Now for Lennon, left point. Feeds it quickly down in front. Turnaround back now for Lennon. He'll push it down in the corner and behind the goal. MacArthur is after it. Brother Garrett not in the lineup here tonight, so we'll just say MacArthur. And we know who we're talking about. Hone, D to D. Lennon up across the red line in the dump in. Bears are going to make a partial change here. 2.5 minutes gone by. Make that 3.5 minutes gone by. No score here. And just the one shot on goal that came late in the power play of Brockport that the Bears killed off. Now the Bears will get hit with an icing call. 16-13 to go in the first.
Lennon a little bit nervous with that puck there. Could have taken a little bit more time. He tried to get an indirect pass to the breaking forward. It was not quite at the angle he needed to have that be a success, but ends up coming all the way back down the ice for the icing call.
Face-off win for the Bears. Brockport has it going in their direction. Short range shot by Grund. Misses high, up and over the net. Potsdam taking it away here. And up the right side from Nolan Town. Up ahead for Hone. Hone has it hop away from him. Now here comes Josh Bifolgi using his big body to carry the puck in. Take out a man en route to the puck. Back to the left point for Rose. Floats it wide of the net. Really about the only spot he had available to him. And Brockport skating 3-on-2 through center ice. Shifting off to the right side. Strong shot off a pass from Grund. Misses everything into the corner. Out to center ice and into the Brockport zone. Bears are changing. So Nick Alfieri's line is out there now. Top line for the Bears along with Jack Bloom and Rob Clare. Brockport, one up the middle. That's Ramekers. Poked off into the corner. Left side it goes to chase for Brockport. They keep it alive. Monteleone at left point dumps it right corner. It's back out to center ice. Now off the stick of Maxwell into the Potsdam zone. Not for long. Where the Bears carry it back out. It's going to be Alfieri chipping it ahead for himself. He's going to rush in there in the corner. Get to the puck. Drops it back. Montefiore, actually that's a big blast right there. Not Montefiore, but actually that was Mahlmeister. Gotta get my German names right here. Left side, Mahlmeister's there. Drops it back to the point. One-timer from there. High rising shot swatted at by the goaltender Aiden Curry. He's a senior 6'2", 200-pounder from Freeland, Michigan. Bears in again with some pressure shot right on. Glove save and an offensive zone face-off coming up.
You know, a lot of life in the Bears' legs here tonight. You can see them playing with a sense of urgency. They know the importance of this game. Good, quick counterattacks when they gather the puck. Sharp puck movement into the offensive zone. Good, quick shot and a nice save by the goaltender. And that is I can't see that number. Is that, who is that, Curry or is that?
Well, Curry's listed. Yeah, I think that's a 3 there. Well, it's either... Well, yeah. All their numbers start with 3. Yeah. That is Curry, yes.
Is it? Okay.
Number 30. Lifted out to center ice. MacArthur back on it. Oh! Turns it over. Right circle shot. Nice save by Green on the riser. Here's dump it off the glass and out. MacArthur leads it ahead. Here comes Olszewski down to left wing over skates. MacArthur there to back him up. Kept alive here and dumped down low by Loran. Man separated from the puck there, but the puck is out to center ice. Bears will look to reset. They turn it over at center ice. Couple Brockport players down, and we're going to get a Potsdam penalty once again.
Going to be a tripping call. That happened right in front of us. I think that happened right below us here.
Either there or down toward the left corner, where that we couldn't see either.
That's Lennon going off.
penalties inside of the first 7 minutes against the Potsdam Bears, trying to kill off another one. Honestly, didn't yield much at all from Brockport, their first man up, and the Bears will clear the zone here. Brockport already on its second power play. Puck turned over. Bears a short-handed bit, at least to keep it down low. This is Mason Hone with the puck. Weak shot. It is redirected. Actually, just kind of flutters wide of the net. Off into the corner. Now Brockport with Grund. He's got some speed down the left wing. We've seen that from him already. Covers a lot of ice for this Brockport team. Off the boards for Anastasio. Can't quite get it. Bears try to clear. Cannot do so. Campbell separates his man from the puck. Drew Rose turns it over. Open net score.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Power play marker. A real miscue there with the puck coming out. In front, nobody there. Everybody had spread out to be the recipient of clearing opportunities, and the miscue got right out in front. No mistake.
Matt Anastasio, the freshman forward from North Babylon, has the first goal of the game, a power play marker for Brockport.
Anastasio got a goal last night, I do believe.
Zach Norby and Scott Ramekers on the assist. Power play marker. Brockport up 1-0 here in Potsdam. Now here's a turnover on a clear. Bears get a shot but not on goal. Back for Ryan Leith toward net. That hits a body out in front. Ludwig will track it down, cycle it down into the corner. Mahlmeister going after it over skates. Brockport with it. Out through center ice, pass to the left wing side for Anastasio, who just scored the goal out in front! And the net is off the moorings, which is actually a fortunate thing for the Bears that time.
Yes, indeed. That was almost the second goal. I think it was number 9 who came in pretty much uncontested, had an opportunity. That was Tilley, the freshman from Victor, New York, who had an opportunity to put that in an empty net, and somehow the net came off its moorings, and so there's no goal allowed there, and the face-off is going to be to the right of Connor Green.
So already a couple of first-year players making their presence felt for Brockport here on Potsdam's home ice tonight. Brockport with the early 1-0 lead on a power play goal. 11:45 on the first period clock now. Bears have Ludwig down the left side. He gets bumped off of the play. Brockport counters. Entry pass for Harley. Cross ice in behind the player. Shirko will follow on the trail. That one is deflected toward the open side of the net, and finally Connor Green spies that one and covers up.
Dangerous loose pucks in front of Connor Green here, and he's able so far to be able to corral him, but the puck seems to be bouncing in the favor of Brockport, especially in front of the net. They're just throwing pucks towards the net to see what will happen, and that's not a bad strategy anytime, but especially on the road, forcing decision making in front of the net, and that right now has been showing some bonus points for Brockport.
Off the face-off, a Brockport win to the right point. Monteleone banks it to the corner. DiPotetto out in front, quick shot and a follow-up, a goal. A rebound goal for Brockport, and they're out 2-0 inside the first 9 minutes of this game.
Poor defensive coverage in front of the net. Nobody there to be accountable for the Brockport players in front of the net. A miscue and defensive breakdowns are the order of the day here, giving Brockport a 2-0 lead here with under 10 minutes gone by in the first period.
2 goals on their first 5 shots. 2-0 Brockport.
And you can't blame Connor Green on either one of those goals.
Brockport with a face-off win, quickly right back into the Potsdam zone. Let's see if the Bears can counter and get the next one here. As the Bears fly into the zone now behind the net. Brockport will regain control. D-to-D in behind. And now Josh Higgins pushes it out to center ahead for Maxwell. He'll get to it first against Rose. Sweeps it over to the left corner. Brockport player pinned up there now. Campbell is going to come out with it here for Potsdam. Nice head-man pass for Hone. Fulci has to retreat. Second chance for Fulci. He's just going to go back to his defense and look for the Bears to reset. Some decent-looking passes initially from the Bears, but a little bit off the mark. Chance for Vernace. That's blocked down. Here's Rob Clare coming in wide right, in behind the net. Centering pass. Can't get the shot away. Good defensive positioning there. That was Brockport's number 13, Josh Grund again.
Yeah. Offside call again. Good speed on the rush for Brockport. An opportunity gone awry with the offside call. Heavy sticks in front of the goaltender for Brockport, preventing any really solid, important shots on goal for the Bears.
Josh Grund, another first-year player for Brockport. They certainly brought in some speed and skill themselves. Now time for the Potsdam younger players to show up. Again, a number of scratches here tonight, allowing some other players their first action. Here comes Jack Bloom into the zone. Tries to poke it by his man. That gets deflected to the boards, but momentum will carry it down in behind the net. A pinch right there, overplayed by the Potsdam D. Now MacArthur's got to hop over, break up the Brockport charge. Bears changing. The port is as well into the corner to the left of Connor Green. It bounces slowly. He'll help it in behind the net, and the Bears will break out. Down ice it goes. Icing is waved off as Loran goes charging after it. Overskated. And back on it here is Jordan Rosenbaum. A sophomore. Leads it ahead. Here comes Anastasio. Centering pass. In close. Stick save by Connor Green. Bears counter. 3-on-3 through center ice. Play broken up. And out of play. Oh, offside. There you go. 2-0 Brockport. 8:50 to play in the first. One of those, a power play goal. Yes, it was.
Spirited first period here in terms of the energy. It's really good to see the energy level by both teams on the back end of this weekend trip. Certainly a couple hours earlier than they're used to playing, but nonetheless, the Bears are playing hard, as is Brockport. Both teams know the importance of this game.
Backhander on goal. Rebound swatted at. Somehow stays out of the goal, which is being tended here tonight by Aiden Curry. Bears with some good pressure right there. So far, unable to solve the Brockport netminder. Here in the first period. Breakdown on the defense again. Right out in front comes the shot, but a good stop there off the stick of Sam DiPotetto. Bears will recover, regroup, and break out with Malmeister and Rose onside as it's dumped in, just barely onside. Brockport taking over. They'll move it to some open space on the near side. Here comes Harley down ice. Cross ice pass. DiPotetto fakes the pass, puts the shot on goal, covered up by Connor Green.
Good solid play by the defenseman to kind of just shuffle that pass back into Connor Green. Wanted to shut down the play, not playing with their back to the offense there, if you will. So good opportunity, and Connor Green held on for the face-off. Face-off to his left. 7:48 to go here in the first period. Brockport leads it by 2.
Ramekers against Alfieri. And Ramekers, nope. No, I guess yes. Technically, Ramekers will win the face-off for Brockport as they continue to apply pressure down the right corner. Potsdam player upended. That's going to be a Potsdam power play coming up with a trip call here against, I believe, Scott Ramekers.
Be nothing like the present time to get back into this game. 2-goal lead, 7:34 to go, but the power play opportunity. Bears top line is out there. They've been rested. Leaf and MacArthur are going to be on the points. Ryan Leaf, the only defensive player out there. MacArthur a forward, playing defense on this power play.
Off the face-off, Leaf over for Bloom. Bloom heads for the net, gives up the puck, now back for Leith, shoots off a body. Kept alive below the goal line before being swept out of the zone. Leith skating back for the Bears. Turns it over to Norby. Norby skating in. Trying to go forehand, couldn't get quite turned around. Just pushes it off into the corner.
My.
Yeah. First turnover like that led to a goal. Here comes Potsdam on the power play for another minute 18. Bloom into the corner. Left side back for Mahlmeister. He waits. Mahlmeister pushes it left, down low. Bears looking for a centering pass, but Rob Clare lost an edge, actually lost both edges, and Brockport will clear halfway through the power play.
I'm telling you, Mahlmeister is getting all sorts of ice time. Even strength, PK, power play. What a statement by that young freshman that he wants to be a major part of improving things at Potsdam.
And a statement by head coach Chris Bernard that this is the way he wants his team playing. Banked off the back wall, side of the net. Bears rush after it with some numbers right down in front. Backhand and score! It'll be a power play goal, and the Bears are on the board.
And that was a beautiful play. I'm going to see who gets credit for that goal. I've got an idea that that's going to be Mahlmeister, who will get it. We sing his praises, and he comes right out, right on time, and he gets the puck in front. A real savvy play there because he had to put that 5-hole, and he did. It was just you could have slammed that thing 100 different ways, and it wouldn't have been as good a quality play as he made in front. In tight quarters, 5-hole for the goal, power play marker, first goal for the freshman, and that is going to be Ryan Mahlmeister, the freshman from Massapequa.
Bloom looking for some more off a stick up and out of play.
Directed out of play. You like Jack Bloom with a puck on his stick anywhere in the offensive zone.
Always.
But couldn't get enough on that thing, and it was deflected out of play. But Bears climbing right back into this thing with 5:46 to go. They cut that lead to 1. Brockport holding the lead 2-1 now.
It'll be a do-over on the face-off. And a face-off win for Brockport. Sliding across inside the blue line, and out comes Grun. Grun gets by a 1, takes a shot, misses wide by about 2 feet on the right post. Kept alive down low. Brockport player down. Not getting up too quickly. Now he's back up. Out to center ice. MacArthur lost track of that puck. Grun takes it right back. Quickly leads the Eagles right back in. Glove stop for Connor Green.
I like the Brockport thought here. They're not afraid to shoot the puck. Sometimes you're guilty, especially at this level, of too many passes, but they're not thinking about that. That was number 14 for them. That was Boves, the freshman from Michigan, Macomb, Michigan, and he's not afraid to shoot it. Never a bad thing.
Heck no.
It won't go in by itself.
A 0% scoring opportunity when the shot is not taken, right? Face off to the left of Connor Green. Captain Obvious, call me.
Yes, that's it.
Face off win for the Bears. Into the corner. Look to move it up the right side, they do. And trying to get free is Olszewski, he does. Has some support coming in with Mahlmeister. Top of the right circle, out at the right point is Rose. Rose will skate it down toward the corner, hops away from him. Bears keep it in. Nice job by Rose once again. Potsdam sending Max Klanow in. But in a crowd, the puck comes flying out. Brockport will move it out center ice. They turn it right back over. Quick shot. Altered on the way in. Another Brockport player down. He hops back up and heads for the bench. Something didn't feel too good in that collision. Bears dump it in on the offside. They check up. And quickly Josh Pafolchi, who has one of the assists on Potsdam's power play goal, is in there. Potsdam has some bigger bodies on the ice here tonight. Rob Clare being one of them forces a turnover. Clare in, can't sneak by his man. Fulci there to help out. Clare in back of the net. Fulci out in front, open goal. Can he get the shot? Backhander somehow stopped by the netminder Curry.
Rob Clare did not get all of that because the puck was on its edge and rolling. The goaltender was down, had no idea where the puck was. There was room above him, there's no doubt about it, but he couldn't get good control of the puck, and he knows it.
Now Curry, a pretty good-sized keeper himself. He stands at 6'2", 200 pounds. 4:02 to play in the first, 2-1 Brockport on top. Each team with a power play goal. Well, Brockport's even strength marker, the difference right now. Face-off fed out in front of the Brockport net. Brockport clears the zone. Bears get it right back in. Coach, I remember at the end of last season, or the final probably 4 or 5 games here at home, the Bears were doing a lot better job defensively at center ice as Blue puts a shot on. Stick save. Brockport will counter. And the Bears right now showing signs of that reemergence of their neutral zone defense.
Yeah, and neutral zone is so important in any game, in any era, but especially in this game when the players are so fast. You get an offensive rush, odd man, whatever, you get a trailer. If you skate 4 people in your offense, you're gonna have to slow them up in the neutral zone.
Dumped in from outside the blue line, but on goal. Glove stop for Curry. He will hold. A face-off to his left with 3:13 to play in the first. Bears, who were being outshot early in this game, now lead in that department 10-7. Klanow will look for a face-off win, but it'll be Brockport first on it. Eagles finally clear the zone on a second attempt. Puck poked away. On it for Potsdam now comes Mason Hone. Down the ice. This should go for icing against Potsdam, and it does.
That's the second time that Carter Lennon has really tried to make some type of a pass up his strong side. He's not been able to connect, and so the icing has ensued there. Coming back to the face-off to the left of goaltender Connor Green.
Face-off win for the Bears. Lennon in the corner, and it's going to get tipped out here by Hone once again. Well, he covers the ice pretty well himself. Good skater. Into the Potsdam end. Rose gets to it first for Potsdam. In behind his own net. Plays it off toward the corner. Regains possession of it. High off the glass. Halfway up the wall. Bears will carry out with Perron. Lead pass for MacArthur. MacArthur eludes what would have been a devastating check. Rose out at the point. Puck redirected, but not on net. Here comes Brockport back out with it. And Sam DiBitetto. Bears play it back with Matthew Perron. He's hit straight on. Puck is cleared across the blue line out through center ice, and here comes Grun. Screen shot, a blast. And that's wide of the right post. He's a flashy little player, not a big kid, but boy, he covers a lot of ground. Here's one off a stick. Hands up in the corner boxes.
Well, we're going to see some young players get some ice time here tonight, and I hope that he continues to go with them because they're showing lots of life. We've got Coach Haney up here in the box with us tonight.
Yeah.
He didn't hear me.
Oh, he didn't hear you, but face off to the left of Green. Fulci, but he will not win it. Brockport shot from the point, blocked halfway in. Bears counter. Rob Clare chips it ahead for himself, but first on it for Brockport will be Josh Higgins. Brockport through center ice, play broken up. Here comes Rob Clare in. He eludes a stick up around his head, ducks underneath it, and play whistle dead. An interference call coming here, apparently against the Bears. Didn't see it. It's kind of our blind spot.
It is our blind spot. That looks like Jack Bloom going off.
Down in front of the Brockport bench is where that took place. So Brockport's going to pick up its third power play of this first period.
Bears have used an aggressive penalty kill, pressuring the pass, really in all aspects of the game, forcing good quality passes.
Puck comes free, mid-slot, floated toward goalie. Tried to tip out in front, but it was mighty close to Connor Green. He saw that one coming. Chase Maxwell right out in front of him.
Chase Maxwell out there got the puck. It was shot from the point. I think that was number 44, Bibieto, who took the shot, and it just kind of wiggled its way in there, but good solid save by Green.
Face-off win, Bibieto. Right point, slides it down halfway. Cross ice off the boards. It'll be Monte-Leon getting to it. Now Maxwell skating across ice. Shot blocked by a defender off his back.
That was a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
And a beautiful block that has Justin Geary smarting. Now, there goes Potsdam's Ryan Malmeister. Boy, he is all over it tonight.
I'm telling you, he's a hockey player.
As Potsdam's only goal so far. Brockport on the power play again, leading 2-1. Half a minute to play in the first. Bears clear the zone. 1 minute now left in the power play for Brockport. 21 seconds in the period. Brockport looking for one more good rush here before time runs out here in the first period, but it's going to be met just inside the Potsdam blue line by the Bears. Down the ice it goes with 5 seconds to go. Headman pass, player was offside. Will come in on Connor Green, who will skip it off to the glass to end period number 1. Brockport will have 39 seconds of power play time remaining when the second period comes along.
Yeah, spirited period, 2-1 game. Looks like a 2-1 game, smells like a 2-1 game, is a 2-1 game. So, again, highly competitive, spirited, checks are being finished all over. More physical game than we saw certainly last night. Hard to really catch up and have a physical game against such a high-powered offense. But both teams seem to be playing with the urgency that this game would dictate, and they're finishing their checks. Good, solid shots on goal. Little bit too much space in the defensive end for me, for Potsdam. Certainly a miscue went to allow a goal, and then another one where a person was all alone in front. It just, they've got to tighten things up in the defensive end. But as the puck is moving into the offensive zone, the Bears are getting their opportunities. PK is very solid for the Bears, pressuring the pass, very aggressive, so we'll see if they've got enough in that PK to kill off 39 seconds when we start the second period.
So 2-1 Brockport in the lead after 1 period of play. Earlier this afternoon, it was the Plattsburgh women's hockey team defeating Potsdam by the final of 8-2, so both teams, I figured this out all on my own, Coach. Both women's teams today scoring twice as many goals today as they did yesterday. Pretty good math, huh?
Yeah, it is good math. No question about it.
Potsdam basketball teams both fell earlier this afternoon in their respective tournament action. The men gave up 60 points in the second half and end up falling to the Morrisville Mustangs 99-89. The women won the fourth quarter, but were down enough so that they fell in their game against Cobleskill to finish the weekend at 1-1. The Lady Bears fall 80-73. That was over at the Plattsburgh tip-off tournament. So here we are with the early evening start. I kind of like this 5 o'clock start.
Yeah, not a bad start.
Gets you home in time to watch the opening kicks for the 8 o'clock football starts?
Well, we'll catch probably the second period of the NHL game, if you like, or any number of college football games. They seem to be playing a fair number of them on Saturday night now. There's at least a choice of 2 games here tonight. So, not a bad time, and actually pretty decent crowd here for this 5 o'clock afternoon game in Potsdam. But like I said, and we'll say it many times before this game is over, and that is, this is an important game, and so it's living up to its billing. It's pretty well played so far, and highly entertaining.
I'm certainly impressed with the first-year players from both teams. You look up and down this Brockport lineup, and they have quite a few freshman players who are impact players, as do the Bears. So, yeah, good matchup.
One of the impact players got a goal here this afternoon, and we'll get to him. But going over the statistics here in the first period, it was 7:32 of the first period where the Eagles would get a power play marker, and that was Matt Anastasio, who would get his fourth of the year. Norby and Ramaker would pick up the assists on that. Then Andrew Harley would come back with an even strength goal at 8:44. A couple of quick goals to really get the attention of Potsdam. Sanchez and DiBattista would pick up the assist. But then it was Ryan Malmeister, the freshman, the all-purpose player in my mind, who's playing power play, even strength penalty kill, and has made a significant impact, getting his first goal of the season. Fulci would get an assist, as would Justin Gary. Shots on goal in the first period, you might just as well design it this way. It was tied at 9 apiece at the end of the first period. Couple of penalties in the first period, 3 for the Bears. That would be Malmeister, Lennon, and Jack Bloom, who will be off for another 39 seconds, and Ramakers would be off for tripping.
And face-offs even as well at 12 apiece.
There we go.
There you go. All right, so that is the first period summary. Second period still about 10 minutes away from starting. So with that in mind, we will take our first intermission break along with you. When we come back in about 10 minutes' time, we'll be ready to start off the second period. Brockport with 39 seconds of power play time remaining. And they will also be looking to build on what is a lead of 2-1. Brockport 2, the Bears 1 after one period here at the Maxi Arena. Live tonight on the SUNY Potsdam Bearcast and on Mix 96.1. All right, Mix 96 back in about 9 minutes. All right, Mix 96.1. Let's tee up the return billboard in about 7 seconds. Call it 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roller, please.
That's not what I think it is it?
Off the lake, maybe. And we're back in the barn. Welcome back to Maxi Arena. Potsdam trailing Brockport by the score of 2-1 as we head toward the second period here on Mix 96.1 and the SUNY Potsdam Bearcast.
39 seconds to go in the penalty kill for the Bears. They will have Justin Geary out there along with Ryan Leaf on the back end. Up front, we got Max Clanow centering. Looking over there, I'm not sure, I can't see the number.
Let's see what I'm anticipating.
That's Bernace, I believe.
Now let's see if what I'm anticipating happens, and that is a tightening up of the defensive coverage here from this Potsdam team. They got to kill off the remaining 39 seconds, though, of this Brockport power play. We are finally underway. Face-off win for Brockport into the zone. Harley. Poke checked into the corner. Leaf pins him down there. Puck comes loose. Bears get a chance to carry it out. They're going to gun it down the ice. And Clanow racing after the loose puck. He touches it first, but it hops up behind him. I'm trying to track it down the corner on a shorthanded bid here for Potsdam.
Good speed out of Clanow. He can pick him up and lay him down, that's for sure.
Bernace pokes the puck away for a second. Out center ice, couple of collisions, take out a couple of players. Back down the ice it goes, and the penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. 2-1 Brockport, early second. Bears hold the zone. Again with Ryan Mahlmeister. Boy, he is really asserting himself and showing us what kind of game he has. Here's Sanchez in to clear. Skating in, the shot. And I don't know if Green needed to get a piece of that or not. If he did, it wasn't much. Here's another shot. Got that one in the glove. As the Bears are really guilty of allowing those quick shots. And mind you, they are quick shots on one-timers from Brockport, but Brockport's getting some good looks.
Well, coming down the right-hand side, good looks. Sanchez with a real quick shot away, and a nice little nifty little drop pass in the slot area created an opportunity. Again, quick shot for Brockport off the turnover inside the zone, but face-off opportunity for the Bears gets them all the way down the ice.
As Bloom goes in on the forecheck. Follow up there from Claire, and now the Bears. Hustle back on defense as Bove comes streaking in. Cross ice pass. We have a Potsdam penalty coming up as the weak side player rushing in was taken out.
Had to take it. If there's ever a good penalty, that's going to be one right there. The speed of Potsdam, the speed of Brockport had put Potsdam at a disadvantage on the wide side, and it was the back checker who had to do everything he could to get to the free man who was on the off post, and it was Rob Clare who hauled him down. So consecutive penalties for the Bears will allow an opportunity here on the power play for Brockport.
Bears living dangerously, giving up all these man advantages to Brockport. Brockport already leading 2-1. One of those goes power play goal. Bears goal also came on a power play. And now backed up in his own end, forced to reset back there is Cam Barbagallo. Barbagallo with the puck now. Goes to the center circle. Grun comes in, fakes the pass, takes the shot, sweeps it wide right. Hard off the boards in the corner. Now Hone will get it. Sweep it out. Cut off part way by the on-ice official out there at the point. That allows Brockport to come back in. Quick shot on goal. Kick save by Connor Green. Back down the ice it'll go. Barbagallo to retrieve.
Well, that was nothing but a planned attack there. A shot expecting a rebound, and they got it. And it was lucky. It was a lucky clear for the Bears.
And now a Brockport penalty coming up on an interference call.
Guess who drew it? Drew the call. Malmeister.
Mr. Malmeister. He is doing it all.
So 4-on-4 here for the next 57 seconds. Face-off will come back down into the Brockport zone.
Bears skated well last night in what was quite a bit of 4-on-4 action.
Yeah, I think 4-on-4 they matched up pretty well last night.
Out to center ice, Ryan Leith will take it. Back in his own end. Leith slides it to his right. Bears patient on their breakout. Up ahead for McLean. McLean skating in. Drop pass out in front. Wide open net. And how did he stop that?
He got that with his stick.
That was Aiden Curry's finest save of the game.
That was his finest save as I've seen. He got that with the bill of his stick, if you will.
It's a wide open net, too.
What an offensive opportunity for the Bears. They made a nice play, several good passes, and oh my, what a save.
MacArthur cross ice, tipped away by DiBitetto. Rose will retreat for the Bears. 5 seconds of 4-on-4 remaining, then the Bears will go on a minute 3 power play. And here they go, Bears skating 5-on-4. Rapolchi leads it to Loran down in the corner, past the reach of Malmeister. Brockport will clear up ahead to Sanchez, 1-on-1. Sanchez just manages to slide it wide into the corner. Good job by Sanchez just to keep that puck down in that end. On the penalty kill for Brockport. 35 seconds to go in it. Here comes Geary. Geary to the right side for Loran. Bears are onside, looking to set up for Rose, center point. Rose slides it left for Geary. Geary, shot looking for a tip down in front. Everybody missed that one. Half wall back to Rose. Rose left point. Goes right side. Top circle right. Shot misses. And it's going to come out. Nice hustle by Rose to get back over to the point and keep that one in. Back for Rose again. 10 seconds to go in the Potsdam man advantage, looking to tie this game up. Geary puts a shot right on. Rebound out to Rose. Rose looking, and he had that one labeled, but getting over and just maintaining position as much as anything was Aiden Curry.
Yeah, and that puck came loose. Referee lost sight of it. It's a legitimate whistle. He thought he had it under the pads. Penalties up, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here, 15:22 to go. Brockport leads it by 1.
Bears has some good looks in the 4-on-4 and the ensuing shortened 5-on-4. Here's Lennon from inside the blue line. Puts it down low off the body. Lennon again, backhanded out front. Perron, can he get the secondary shot away? Scramble in front of the goal. Still alive, and it comes free into the corner for Loran. Loran looking to keep cycling that puck low, but Brockport is going to be able to clear the zone. This is going to go for an icing against the Port offensive zone. Face-off coming for the Bears. Still down 2-1, 14:57 to play in the second.
Got about 8 people in front of the goaltender there. All 5 of the Brockport players and 3 of the Bears were in front of Geary trying to get their stick on him. Matthew Perron had the best opportunity to get at it, but certainly not too much activity to get a clear shot.
Face-off win for Brockport. Churko back to the net. Banks it hard off the glass.
Yep.
Glove or called down on a hand pass.
Yep.
So it will come outside the zone. The next face-off. Brockport 2, Potsdam 1. All goals coming in the first period. Despite multiple power plays here in the second. And now here comes Brockport on the attack in behind the Potsdam net off a broken defensive play by the Bears. Bears pressuring down low to free that puck up along the near wall And out to center, it will come dump into the zone. That's going to go for icing. No, waved off last moment. I kept looking across to that far side official who had his hand up for, seemed like quite a while. Brockport back in his own end. Stretch pass for Grun. Beyond his reach for Town. Grun catches up. Puts a weak backhander on goal. Connor Green to stop. Bears counter with a dump in from Geary. Now Bloom, he'll head off on a change. Olszewski and Hone back out there. Hone will take the puck off the glass. He gets interfered with. The play continues along. Centered out in front. Never reached out in front. Hit the side of the net instead. Brockport up ahead for Grun beyond his reach. Bears backhanded out of the zone. There's some pretty good stick work here in the second period, but that one's turned over to Bove. Back to Bove on the give and go. Broke it up nicely. Here come the Bears back out with Mason Hone up ahead off a stick. No icing. Hone will go after it, rub out his man, but the puck is open now for Brockport and the clear. Bears are back with Clano. Yeah, I didn't like that pass out of the zone either. Here's Ludwig skating in. Ludwig, screen shot, missed off the wide post, off the right post by about 2.5 feet. A lot of scrambling going on out there. Bears working at it. Centering pass, right circle, shot right on, kick save. Ludwig, left corner. Clano out in front, waiting for a chance. He'll come to Lennon at the right point, skates with it. It's Clano, one-timer right on goal, another stop. Rose has a long rebound come to him. Rose puts it on net from a tough angle. Rebound off to the back wall, pinned there. Rose is digging after it. About 5 other players are as well. Big scrum there. Ludwig goes in, but the puck is out. Half wall kept alive by Fulci, who has one of the assists on the Potsdam power play goal.
It's going to be a high sticking penalty.
And there is the call. 12:21 to play. Period number 2.
It's going to be the big fella going off. Jasper Fulci will be going off. Josh 6'4", 220 out of Ottawa, played for Mississauga. Face-off comes all the way back inside the Bears zone to the right of Connor Green.
Well, the Bears PK unit called upon once again. They've been busy here in the second. Busy throughout the game for that matter. Trying to keep this a one-goal game as the puck flies out of play at the Brockport bench. So Bufalci in the sin bin on the high sticking call. 6 seconds into the power play, face-off win. Sanchez and Brockport a chance to set up. Not going to take long. Here's a shot. You heard that one ring. Should have kept that one for closer to Christmas time. Oh, that was a bell ringer right there. Brockport maintains control on the outside. Cross ice center slot. Player knocked down before it could release a good shot. There's a strong shot, but it gets cut off before it reaches net. And the Bears will clear. 1:20 to go in the latest Brockport power play.
Good puck movement and quick shots away. Again, you're not going to see a team that wants to shoot the puck as much as Brockport. They are just pulling the trigger whenever they can. Again, not a bad idea. We talked about it in the first period, but they're going to really test Connor Green, and they know he goes down, so they're shooting high on him.
Puck off in the corner. Scrum there halfway through the Brockport power play. Bears are up with it. Here comes Potsdam with a screen shot off a boot. Right back to Brockport. Bears pick up the loose puck, bring it out to center ice. Carried back in. On the offside was Sanchez. And face-off will come outside the zone.
Connor Lennon went down kind of awkwardly there, but he's coming off. Bears changing up, getting Campbell out there along with Drew Rose. Bernace out there as well, as long with Mason Hone.
So a fourth line appearance here for the Bears, but a good balanced fourth line for sure. as Brockport will maintain zone pressure. One-timer, glove, snare, flashing the leather once again, Connor Green.
Good quick shot from the point.
Not that one was necessarily headed for the top corner, but the face-off will come with 21 seconds to go in the Brockport man advantage. Face-off win for Brockport. Quickly D-to-D, skating in left circle, blistering shot, misses wide left side. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Grunt keeps it alive. First try, second try, no good. Here comes Bernays down, short-handed bid. Bernays tries to get behind his man, Barbagallo. Cannot do so, but the penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Some nifty skating right there from Brockport. They carry in 3-on-2. Play broken up. Countering will be the Bears and Rob Clare. Clare coming in wide on the left side. Taken out, ridden to the boards. He's taking a lot of stick action to his upper body. Now Bernays winds and fires. Short range, stopped. And Brockport will skate out as the Bears change. At least change part of their lineup. Open shot coming, not much of one there. Big rebound, but a big blast high and missing everything. Loran will tip it out to center. And Malmeister not that far away from getting a clean break in on that play. But Brockport is back in. We've crossed the midpoint of this game, middle of the second period. Still 2-1 Brockport. Wraparound try denied by Connor Green.
Rob Clare came down here about a minute or so ago, went east and west along the blue line, wasn't able to penetrate the defense. They gapped up nicely on him, forced the play. He was not able to get the puck in deep, and Brockport was able to turn around and move the puck back down in an offensive fashion into the Bears zone.
Face off to the right of Green. One eventually to the Bears, who will play it in back of the net. And
pay attention.
Yeah, out of play.
Just when you think you got protection up here.
There's only so much we can do from our spot, 9:12 to go in the second. Face off outside the Potsdam Blue. Won by Clano. Back for Clano. He's there right side for Perron, led him too far. Clano again now with help from Clare. Here we'll try to open things up on the left wing side as Lennon dumps it in. Clano gives chase, back for Lennon, back the net. Only one player for Potsdam out in front. Brockport with good protection. Kelly brings it in, wide, backhander, just up top of the crease, all the way through. Now Town involved in getting the puck back out center. Rosenbaum will regain here as Olszewski comes off the bench for Potsdam on a Bears change. Shots on goal unofficially according to the scoreboard at 17-15 in favor of Brockport. 2-1. The Eagles have the lead. All goals coming in period number one. Here's Potsdam with Town. Town skating in, backhands it ahead into the corner before he's hauled down without a whistle. Centering pass makes it in on the side of the net, right at the post. Brockport will recover and finally clear the zone. Rose skates in offside.
Yeah, Fulci couldn't get out of there, and Rose didn't see him. So the offside call, 7:52 to go in this second period. Bears getting a change here with the Clare, MacArthur, and Bloom arrangement.
This is a good skill on the ice now for Potsdam. Let's see if they can make something of it. 7:45 to play in the second period. Bears still down a goal. Now to center ice, not quite. MacArthur puts a shot in from the left point. Sticked off in the opposite corner. Now here comes Potsdam with another chance. Out in front. Can't get the shot away. Drew Rose trying to do maybe a little bit too much that time. And Brockport will clear down the ice. Icing is waved as the puck is sent through the boards. Bunch of players in on it there. Bears cannot quite clear it. Claire will have a chance. Finally, it'll trickle out. And a nice little pass up ahead for Bloom. Bloom splits the D, puts it off one of their boots, off into the corner. Right up the middle. Pass cut off here by Potsdam. Now Loran looking for it. Brockport's going to swipe at it and put it into the Potsdam D zone. Stretch pass will get tipped right on goal, and this will be covered up by Aiden Curry with 6:44 to go in the second.
I tell you, you got to be impressed with the first-year players out there getting a lot of ice time. Looking at Clanell, Malmeister, Perron, really getting, and Hohen, they're playing significant roles here as the Bears try to find their identity. One thing that is pretty clear is that the Bears' speed, I think, is an improvement from last year. Pretty quick skaters out there, matching up pretty good with Brockport here. But you can see these two teams will be fighting it out for league standings. They're pretty evenly matched.
Yep, they seem to be. Some exciting, very fast first-year players, both rosters. Here comes Olszewski in. Can he get a shot? Getting closer to goal. Backhander. Somehow stopped, kept out of the net. They're swatting at it here. It'll be held in at the blue line by Geary. Geary squares up toward goal. Misses everything. Off into the corner. Wow. Some heavy hitting and some high hits going on out there. The play continues in the corner. Now to the side of the net. Fulci wanted to crack at it, but it's covered up by Curry.
Yeah, good defensive play in there. The Bears on the heavy forecheck, able to keep the puck rolling around, but lots of close checking in that defensive end. Brockport does a pretty solid job in front of the net and behind the goal line. They've got some big bodies on the back end there that play pretty heavy. They got a 6'3", 6'1", 6'4", 6-footer. So they've got some beef back there.
Faceoffs were even at 12 apiece after the first period. I'm thinking that Brockport has an edge in that category here in the second. Now Potsdam will take it through center ice. Here comes Bloom in tough angle, puts it in back of the net. Lennon will play it off the boards and poke it into the corner for Bloom. Give and go. As Lennon heads toward the net, now he'll drop it back to the blue line, shot down in front. That's off a body probably of his teammate MacArthur. Off into the corner, and now Tilley will take it and feed it ahead from Anastasio. Anastasio leads the Brockport Golden Eagles in. Puts one through the crease into the opposite corner. Here skated out from there. Taken back by Tilley with Anastasio. His shot rises up on Connor Green, who saw that one into his glove.
Saw it all the way. But again, you can see they're not being particular on their shots. They're not looking for the overpass. They're going to try to get it in there, force him to make a save, or at worst get a rebound in there for the crashing forward on the off wing. So they're going to take their shots. They've been doing it all night.
5 minutes left in the period. Still 2-1 Brockport. Bears with the opportunity to clear their defensive zone, and they will on a pass that gets tipped en route to the Brockport net. And Curry will hold on to it for a faceoff.
Malmeister in there with a minor snow shower on Gary.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Didn't quite get the attention of either the goaltender or the defender, so minor has to be the operative word. It was just a squall.
Just a brief squall. Quickly down into the Potsdam defensive zone. Bears regain control there. Down the left wing side they come. Bernays is onside. In behind. Backhander on goal. Bears get the... No, they don't get the goal. They're going to get a power play, though, I think.
They've got a penalty. Bears thought it went in. I couldn't tell. The guy behind... one of Potsdam players with a shirt and tie behind there.
And the goal light operator puts her hands up and said, nope, I didn't see it. So I didn't see it go in.
Yeah, that's just a... And
the Bears will continue to argue here. It does look like the Bears are going to go into power play, and they are, as into the box goes Jordan Rosenbaum. With 4:21 to go in the second period. Now the one official is talking to the goal judge. And it's confirmed, no goal. She thought she was going to have an easy night back there, huh?
Yeah, well, that's just, unfortunately, that's just the problem. Whether they're, work study jobs or whatever, and you go into, these jobs can be important, and I just think that we have to get to replay here.
There is no real good reason that there shouldn't be at this level video replay. Here's Rob Clare. Bears are on the power play. Again looking for the equalizer. There's a heavy hit from behind to take down Clare right in front of the official. Play continues on. Here's Clare, centering pass off a stick. Churko will get to it and clear it. Yikes. Bears back in their own end will reset. Meredith is the one man up on the shorthanded forecheck. Bears will work it inside out and back inside. Ahead for MacArthur, right corner. A scrum developing there. Clare will work it back to the point. Cross ice, Bloom left point. Drops it off now for Ryan Leaf. Right circle, down in front, looking for a tip that never happened. Halfway through the Potsdam power play, Brockport will clear. Leaf catches up to it before it goes the length of the ice. Leaf in, deep, behind the net. Looking out front, Loren is out there at the left point. Leaf still with it, goes right circle, floats in and scores! Ryan Leaf just lulled him to sleep.
I guess patience is everything. Got the puck, went all the way around. He was on his way for his second turn. I think the goaltender thought maybe he was just going to go around again, and he decided to shoot the thing, and in the net it goes. And the Bears have tied this game with 2:58 to go. A wrist shot, a snapper from the top of the circle. Ryan Lee ties this game.
Bears' second power play goal of the night. We are back on even terms. Under 3 to go in the second period. Play in the Potsdam zone right now. Bears will bring it out. Cross ice for Town. Town with some room. High slot shot kicked aside by Curry. And the puck out of play at the Potsdam bench. I don't know what Harley was thinking he was doing in front of the opponent's bench, but drew a couple of jeers from the Potsdam player sitting there.
Well, good thought, good shot. A rebound occurred. That's what you're looking at. Try to get some shots on goal, create some activity in front of that goaltender.
2:33 left in the second. Face-off win, Potsdam. Gets away from Leaf. Dump back in. Leaf will get to it. We are back to 5-on-5. You see Brockport trying to clog up the middle, and they force a turnover. Sanchez cuts off the pass, leads it back in. Harley down into the corner. Leaf will get down there. Bears to the puck along the boards. Jammed up there. Bifulci has it. Bifulci will lead it too long, and this will go for icing. 2-2 your score. 1:59 to go, period 2.
He had a little bit more time than he thought he had. Tried to shuffle it out, but just got a little bit too much on it. It's going to be the icing call with 1:59 to go in the period. As you mentioned, a 2-2 score here. Important defensive end face-off here in the dying moments of this period. That's a face-off win for Brockport.
DiBattista has his shot blocked. 2-on-2 coming back down for Potsdam out in front, and Bifulci can't get stick on it. Battle for here, Bifulci again. He's battling out there tonight. Rose from the right point, tries to dump it back for Bifulci. Gets cut off and cleared center, and now here comes DiBattista. Wide down low, tries cross ice. That went way up in the air. Nobody was going to knock that down with a stick. And Sanchez goes down. They're going to say he was helped to the ice. And Brockport right back on the power play.
Fulci in the penalty box again. It's at least his second one here this evening. Power play for Brockport here. They will play at least a minute 27 seconds or less with a man advantage, and then have some time in the second period if unsuccessful.
Brockport on now their sixth power play of the game. They've hit on one of them. And we are back in a tie thanks to Ryan Leith's power play goal for Potsdam. Not all that many minutes ago. Minute 5 to go in the period. Monteleone finally settles the puck for Norby. Cross ice, left circle. Does shot from Grund. Doesn't get through. Second try, it does. It's a power play goal. And Brockport's right back on top.
Yeah, shot, save, rebound. Tried to control it. He couldn't. Too much time for that power play marker. That's a save that probably could have been controlled a little bit better.
And maybe a little bit more help from the defense in that case.
Yep.
That'll come with 55 seconds to play in the second period.
So they weren't on that power play very long. 3-2 lead for Brockport here. Hate to see those goals in the final 2 minutes of any period. That's for sure.
But Potsdam's spending a lot of time in the penalty box here through the first two periods. Brockport will dump it in.
And we'll go take a look at them. I don't think all but maybe one has been a good penalty. They've been kind of lazy penalties. Hooking calls, tripping calls.
Half a minute to play in the period. Pierce will skate it out. Time for one more good rush. Drop pass, Claire. Claire for the net off a stick up and out of play. Pierce will have an offensive zone face-off with 15 seconds.
Good opportunity, couple of good passes in there. Drop pass, a shuffle pass over to the trailer, Drew Rose, who comes in. He was waiting for an opportunity to get a shot on goal. It didn't happen, so he took it, and it ended up being a deflection. He was hoping for a better opportunity, but he decided to take the one that he had.
Kleinow will try for a face-off win here for the Bears, but it'll be Brockport first to it. Anastasio. In the corner, Bears turn it over, turnaround shot, and that was just blocked down by good positioning from Curry. He'll cover up the rebound as it comes up to his side once again.
So 2.1 seconds to go. We'll see if the coach pulls the goaltender to come down for an extra man on the face-off.
Green is looking at the bench, but not getting the wave.
Probably don't want to chance it. 2 seconds is a long time.
Kleinow positioning. Puck dies in the face-off dot. And second period comes to a close. Well, after the Bears had come back to tie the game at 2 on a power play goal, it's a late power play goal for Brockport. They regained a 1-goal lead. Now, after 40 minutes of play, Brockport 3, Potsdam 2.
Yeah, we'll see if fatigue becomes a factor in the third period and play gets a little sloppy inside their defensive ends and creates opportunities for either team working inside that defensive end. Certainly on the second game of the weekend series, you're liable to see some additional mistakes that happen late in the game. So we'll be careful to watch that, but the Bears have got to stay out of the box. We'll get the tally here when we get the statistics, but it's just a little bit sloppy when it comes into the penalty taking situation here.
So 3-2 Brockport after 2 periods of play. Earlier this afternoon, the Plattsburgh women came in and handed the Potsdam Lady Bears their second straight defeat. Same two teams playing the home and home series this weekend. 8-2 the final today for Plattsburgh over Potsdam. So Potsdam's record now at 2 wins and 2 losses. Potsdam men's basketball on the road. Consolation game of the Hilbert tournament coming up empty to Morrisville, 99-89. And the Potsdam women falling in their second round game at the Plattsburgh tip-off tournament. They drop an 80-73 decision, splitting their games on their opening weekend in Plattsburgh tournament action.
Yeah, and we'll see. I'm not sure what they have coming up next week. The basketball program hoping to probably get back into the Jerry Welsh gymnasium.
I know they have some Tuesday games, including a pair against Plattsburgh coming up before too long. We'll check out the men's schedule here.
We will mention that it was quite a basketball celebration last week.
That it was.
For the premiere of the Bodacious Bears, which celebrates the Jerry Welsh era, if you will. National championships, Final Four appearances. It was great to see Jerry. Had a nice conversation with him. And, see some of those basketball greats, if you will. Derek Rowland was here, and Mo Woods, and Leroy Weatherspoon, and see Babiars. It was really a step back in time. If people haven't had an opportunity to see it, I think you can catch it on YouTube or whatever. And that is the Bodacious Bears. It's very, very well done.
It really was, and included a pretty good amount of footage that I'd never seen before. And so only serving to rekindle a lot of those memories. Is I was a student here at school, as you know, back during the glory years. I was able to call the 85 championship game a loss in Grand Rapids, and then I was able to call the 86 national championship win also in Grand Rapids as a student on what was WRPS radio at the time.
Yes, indeed. There you go. And a lot of memories. But again, Jerry seems to be doing well, and it was nice to see him. But business at hand here in SUNY Brockport. The Eagles have taken a 3-2 lead on a late power play marker. And the scoring in the second period had Ryan Leith tying the game on the Bears power play. That was unassisted as he went around the circle a time and a half, if you will, before shooting it and getting a power play marker. But then the Eagles would come back at 19:05 with a power play. That was Grund who would get it. Josh Grund, his second of the season. Ramaker would pick up his second assist, and also Zach Norby would get his second assist on the year. Shots on goal in this second period, 13-10 in favor of Potsdam, and for a two-period total of 22-19. But let's look at what we have here in terms of penalties, which has really been a problem for the Bears. It was Rob Clare who would take a tripping penalty in the second period. I'm going to call that one probably the one that I think it was the good penalty. He came in, had to guard against that offside. They had gotten by the defender, and he was the offside back checker and really had to take down the attacking Brockport forward. But again, you look at it, high sticking by Fulci, and another tripping call by Fulci. But when I'm looking at these calls, tripping and interference and whatnot, especially tripping calls, you may call tripping calls kind of lazy calls if you can, because you're oftentimes reaching, if you will. Not always the case, but it can be the case when you're not using your legs to get in better contact with the body part. But again, the Bears are putting themselves at a disadvantage, giving Brockport the power play.
Especially that last one by Bafulci on the trip that led to their go-ahead goal, 3-2 Brockport, as we head toward the third period. Face-offs in the second period, Brockport with the advantage, certainly 16-10 after drawing evenly the two teams in period number one. So I think you're pretty well caught up on everything here and abroad. And with that, let's take our second intermission timeout. Third period ahead in about 9 minutes from now. Brockport 3, Potsdam 2 after 40 here at the Maxi Arena. Live tonight on the SUNY Potsdam Bearcast and Mix 96.1. Mix 96, talk to you in about 7 minutes or so. Thanks. by Mix 96.1. Let's go in 10 seconds with return billboard. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it, please. Thank you.
Okay. So, Brockport got a protocol violation at the end of the game. He's not sure why, so we're starting on the power play. They're going to put it up. Okay. But he's not sure what it is. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone, to Maxey Arena, just in time for third period action. And Coach John Horan, the Bears picked up a power play in between periods.
Yeah, we were just informed that there was a protocol violation by Brockport. We're not sure what that was. Dan Bronson was not sure what it is, so we're going to have a power play, and maybe we can get a clarification before the end of the game. But power play nonetheless, we'll take it.
Well, Bears down a goal, but with a man advantage to start off period number 3. Ryan Leith, right point over to left for Bloom. Bloom hands it off. Bears go right circle. One-timer right on goal.
I think that they knew that was coming. I think the goaltender saw that coming, and it was the one-timer. It was the correct play, the correct shot, but well diagnosed by goaltender for Brockport, and that is Curry.
Face-off win. Leith right point, slides it to the half wall. And Brockport battling, and they will clear the zone. Leith has to hustle back because Chris Ahrens is after it, but Leith gets to it first. Leith enters the zone, dumps it in all the way around toward the left corner from the right point. And now Brockport's going to skate out with a 2-on-1 developing down the right side. The shot, and that's off the post and out, off into the corner.
They have some good shooters on this team, but they certainly are definitely trying to go high on goaltender Connor Green.
No question.
There's openings up there, and they're going to try for it.
Bears with 45 seconds left in their period opening power play. Bears have changed up. Loose at the point. Bears will keep it in with Geary. Geary looking for a seam. Drops it off. Mahlmeister with the shot blocked partway down. Back out top. Geary toward goal. Halfway there it's cut off. And the zone will be cleared. 20 seconds to go. And the Potsdam man advantage. Still Brockport 3, Potsdam 2.
A couple of block shots there in front, forcing that shot into a pack.
Left side comes the Potsdam drive with under 10 to go in the power play. Bears working for Laurent toward goal, right on. Nice stop there by Curry in the crowd.
Jack Laurent getting a shot in there from about 45 feet. He was able to see the lane. He got the lane. I'm not sure that Curry had a good look at it, but he had a positional save, if you will, in the proper place to make the save.
Back to 5-on-5. The Bears come up empty on their third power play opportunity. Make that the fourth. And now off the face-off come the Golden Eagles. Rosenbaum plays the puck from in back of the net. Drops it off for Anastasio. Cleared out center. Rosenbaum back. Swings it over to his defensive partner. Into the zone. Down in the corner. Brockport working with possession. Right point, one-timer. This is wide, left. Rosenbaum cannot play it. It's out ahead, almost a partial break down the right side for Olszewski. But it's back in the Potsdam zone. Anastasio tees one out, blocked on the way in. A nice stop and another chance at taking the puck away here for the Bears. Comes Brockport into the Potsdam zone. They'll tip it in and go off, complete a change. Here's Mahlmeister skating with some confidence into the Brockport zone. Gets by, but the puck gets a little bit too far ahead of him. takes out a man ahead of him. That could have gone as a penalty.
Well, I tell you, the referee was looking right there. I think the Brockport player, it was unfortunate, but he lost his footing. But there was body contact, but he didn't lose his footing as a result of the body contact.
Bears looking to play it out of their own zone. Leith being hounded, but he will clear the zone up past Harley, and the Bears will sweep it down into the Brockport D zone. Malmeister had broken his stick, by the way. That's where all those pieces out there on the ice are. 4 minutes gone, just about, and a whistle. Out of play? I think out of play at the Brockport bench. I do believe.
Well, they're bringing the face-off all the way back inside the Bear zone.
Okay, so that's not the case.
I'm not quite sure what that was a result of, honestly.
Who's to say? Who's to know?
We need a replay.
No kidding. Face-off to the right of Green. Won by the Bears and Rose. Around for Campbell. A little too far out. Brockport breaks it up the center. Bears get it right back with Rose. Rose enters the zone. Wide left side. Puts it on goal. Glove save by Curry.
You know, and there again is a situation where the shot that Rose took was up in the area where he could catch it. Now, is he trying to score a goal there from that angle? I'm not sure. Should the shot be down low enough to get off the left pad or whatever to get a rebound opportunity? You know, it's easy to second guess that. I'm not sure what he's seeing there, but nonetheless, that's a relatively easy save for the goaltender.
Brockport came in on a 3-2, but they opted to keep for a little bit too long. Meanwhile, MacArthur comes back in, gets the puck back on his stick, out in front, turnaround try. This is wide. Bernays centers. Here's Rose on a chance, tip in front, and that's off the stick of Curry in the Brockport goal. Brockport quickly in 3-on-2. Bears hustling back in coverage. Green has the save on a shot from the right circle. Follow-up try from outside the circle. Green again. Clock will stop with 15:11 to go.
The first one was a stop. The second one was a save because the first one got him high up in the body, maybe even close to the mask. But the second one he was able to glove down and really hold on to it. So if there is such a distinction, that might be one of the ways to do it. But face off to his left here. 15:11 to go in the third period. It's a 3-2 lead here for Brockport, and that's going to be a Potsdam win on the face-off.
Let's get out with Bernays up ahead for Loran beyond his reach. Puck still in the zone. Potsdam with some good support coming from behind. That's Matthew Perron, first-year player for Potsdam. Perron out of the corner, back Bernays. Bernays floats it high on goal. Another glove save for Curry.
And, you know, there's an intelligent play, and we've talked about it over the last couple of weeks, is that here Matthew Perron is coming in with the puck. He's feeling the forward pressure because the defenseman is gapped up on him close. He just chips it by and then follows up and tries to regain control deep in the zone as opposed to a turnover midway in the zone. Smart play.
Face off to the left of Curry. Won by Brockport into the corner. Brockport trying to work it out of there, and they will bring it up ice down the left side, broken up by Leith at center ice. Tries to turn it ahead, but hits Rosenbaum with it instead. Back for Leith, dumping it in wide of the goal. Here's Holmes stepping in, backhands it down into the left wing corner. Here's looking for his hitter. Here's their big shot, and that misses everything. What a great spot right there. From the outside, Leith's shot dies off in front of the net, and Brockport will clear. Couple good chances there for the Bears. Still down by a goal, 14:11 to play in the third. Stretch pass for Hone, gets through, icing Bears.
Yeah, no question about it. Good attempt by Ryan Leith, playing very, very well here tonight. Good puck movement, nice hands, has a goal to show for it, even though, while that's an important aspect of the game, he's been a solid defender on the back end, making good positive plays with the puck. A good stretch pass, attempt there just about a quarter of an inch in front of the stick.
Off the face-off, sent on goal. Connor Green has it.
Good save out in front of the blue ice. Connor had a good look at it, as up in front, kind of awkwardly in front of his face. Had to get that big net up there to get it. knock it down and control it. So face off to his right.
Now Brockport, after suffering a 9-2 drumming at Plattsburgh last night, has themselves in front 3-2 with a lot of time left. Breakout pass for the Bears, picked off by Norby. Skating in strong on the left side. Norby tries to head for the front of the net. Didn't have an angle. And the Bears come away with it. Ludwig, nice short pass ahead for Town. Town skates in. Town still with it. Circling by, centers it out in front, but it's behind the on-rushing forward there. Now Grung is in, tries to tee up a screen shot, misses. And the Bears will clear the zone, get a change. And it'll be a full Potsdam change. They hustle back out there, the new line does, as Brockport dumps it in behind the Potsdam net. 13-13 on the clock, end-to-end action here. Here comes Rob Clare with some space. Clare tries to slide it down low, puts it in back of the net. Bears jump on it first. Here's a great chance. Turn around, try, missing everything was Jack Bloom. Bears keep it alive at the right point with Rose. Back for Rose, can't handle it. Brockport 2-on-2 coming back in with Anastasio. Quick shot, and the leather flashes again from Connor Green. You're right, they are going upstairs on him, but he's reliant on that quick glove of his.
Yeah, he's getting it, and he's flashing leather, holding on. Good opportunity there. A little bit of an awkward play at the blue line. No fault to Drew Rose. It just came into his body and into his stick in his skates. He just couldn't hold on to it and keep it in.
Bernays cannot clear the zone for Potsdam. Brockport will keep it in down low. And now the Bears come out with it. Scrum for the loose puck. Uphand Bernays is onside. Gives it to Laurent. Quick shot wide right post. Gary pokes the puck away. Leaves it in the zone for a moment. Brockport clears, but the Bears take it right back. Bears numbers coming in. 4-on-2, but the shot blocked. Quick shot, follow-up, tough angle. They're jamming at it. Net is off the moorings, and we will reset with a face-off. 12-11 on the clock.
Oh, but for a very fortunate bounce there, Brockport would have been in 2-0 in the neutral zone. Bears turn it around pretty carefully and get down into the zone and get an offensive opportunity. Good shot on goal from the left-hand side by the Bears. Forced action in front, and the goal going off the moorings there. So a shutdown in play. 12-11 to go. Face-off to the left of goaltender Curry.
Klanow wins the face-off for Potsdam. Yeah, it came out. Yes, that puck did come out. Bears have to clear, and Brockport gets to clear out into the Potsdam end of the ice. Under 12 to play now. Here's Mahlmeister. Mahlmeister has his stick held up a bit as he was looking to advance it. Brockport will sweep it in. Mahlmeister chips it out to center. Here's Ludwig racing across ice. Can't quite catch up to that puck. He'll try after it down in the corner. Brockport playing keep away right now as they are changing up some of their personnel. Almost a heavy hit by Olszewski. It does free up the puck for the Bears into the Brockport defensive zone. So a lot of time left in this one. Better than 11 minutes left. Potsdam trailing by a goal, 3-2. Both Potsdam goals on the power play. 2 of the 3 Brockport goals are on the power play as well. Barbagallo almost got the cross ice pass. One times it and scores from the right point.
2-goal lead for Brockport. Here is a long shot. That was a 59.5-foot shot that made it into the goal. I had my eye on the puck out here. I'm not sure whether Connor Green just plain missed it, or I didn't see what his activity was there, but nonetheless, shot came from the point. I think that's going to be Barbagallo picking up the goal for Brockport. 11 minutes to go in the third period, and Brockport stretched out a 2-goal lead.
4-2 now for Brockport. Be their first 2-goal lead since going up 2-0 in the first period. Now 10:45 to play in the third. Bears turn it over on the breakout. Maxwell can't get it back on the give and go. Backhander, weak one on goal from Ramekers. And Connor Green will hold on for the faceoff.
Talk about the fatigue here a little bit. The heavy legs and the fatigue can kind of affect the thinking process, and we've talked about this before. Holding on to that puck just a little bit too long inside the defensive end here.
Credit for that goal being given to Aarons, assisted by Maxwell and Barbagallo.
So it must have been a redirect there a little bit in front. Barbagallo shot the puck originally.
He certainly did. Here's a quick chance out in front. This will be up and over the goal. And the Bears scrambling a bit defensively right now. Starting to feel the heat in this one. Off the side of the net, out of the corner. And now Bernays, we see it go ahead of him as Brockport dumps it back in. They check up off the delayed offside.
Brockport smelling blood in the water, if you will. Heavy on the forecheck, lots of energy by that 2-goal margin here, forcing the Bears to turn the puck over inside the defensive end.
Shot from the right point, this time stopped by Green. Tilly gives it back. Short side shot doesn't make it through. Here's finally break out of their own end with Jack Loran. Loran dumps it in, takes a high hit, looks for a call, doesn't get one. He wasn't likely to get one anyway. Now Hone pokes it away. Can he catch up to it? No, it's going to be Brockport high off the glass out to center ice. In transit comes Norby, shoveled toward goal. Backcourt now is Carter Lennon. Bears will play it out. Followed up on by Bifolchi. Olszewski closest to it for Potsdam. And now in on the rush comes Mason Hone. Hone battling for it in back of the net. Can't get possession of it. Brockport loves this diagonal breakout, and they generate another shot on goal. That department starting to turn in favor of Brockport as well as now, and now the Bears are going to get called on the icing.
It's going to be the icing call now. Referee Chauvin counting out the numbers who need to stay on the ice here, but Bears, a little bit of a mismatch here in the energy, if you will. Brockport really picking it up. Bears not able to think quick enough to move the puck. It's a little scrambly for the Bears, especially inside their defensive end here. So
and now the Bears, they have to put the other two players on the ice that were out there when the icing occurred.
I like that.
Yeah.
Getting a little extra time.
This is true. A free timeout. Monteleone will move it down into the left corner. Back from Monteleone at the point. Hops across his stick out center ice. Bears down by 2. 8.5 to go. Centering pass, high slot, clear, can't get the shot away at all. And here comes Harley. Harley off a boot into the right corner. Bloom will get it on a nifty move out through center into the Brockport zone. Bloom shot off a stick up and out of play.
You know, just a click too slow. That shot just a click quicker. Gets on net. Got just a little too close to the defender. Deflected out of play.
8:10 on the clock. Bears down 2. Face off to the right of Aiden Curry. Is that a good face-off? I guess. Nobody seemed to jump after Brockport won it. Brockport's going to send it in. This should go for icing. No? Okay, I guess not. Brockport keeps it in his zone. Shot right point. Stick aside by Green.
They're giving Brockport they got to the puck quicker.
Banked out at center ice. MacArthur takes a hit to the back. Puck releases for Brockport. 7.5 to play here in the third. Bears send it up ahead for Clano. Hops away from him. Play at center ice right now. And now into the Potsdam zone where Green will stop it as Brockport completes a change. The Port will meet it. Bring it in on the offside. Bears will bring it out. Ludwig goes cross ice. And some of these Potsdam passes right now seem more like desperation passes than purposeful passes. Drew Rose gets it. Cross ice. Chipped into the zone. First to it for Brockport is Mendezoon. Back for Potsdam. The Bears out of their own end. Lowe sends it ahead for Perra off the heel of his stick and back goes. Lennon again. Now cross ice. Here's Perra. Stripped of the puck. Yes. Into the Potsdam zone. Lennon will have to hustle back. He does. And stretches it up ahead. Here's a nice little handoff. Bears coming in 2-on-2. Laurent shot misses wide. Big rebound. Doesn't make it to the front of the net. Brockport will carry out the center before the Bears turn it right back in to the Brockport zone with 6:10 to go. Brockport 4, Potsdam 2. Bears work the puck off the boards, but nobody home out front as the Bears were looking at a change here. Down the ice. No icing here. Geary back. Under 6 to play. Center ice up for grabs. Now Leith comes into the zone. Leith tries to put it on goal. Off stick of Mendezoon. No good. I think that was Mendezoon. Back for Geary in his own end. Geary leads it up but not out. Finally it will come out off a deflection. Who's going to settle this puck down? It's going to be Tilley. Tilley stripped of the puck by Leith, who has certainly given it his all and then some here this evening. 5:20 to go. Brockport skating with the puck through center ice. That looked offside because it was.
On the offsides here, a good counter by Brockport. Again, the passes by Potsdam are able to gain territory, but they're not being able to get into good goal-scoring opportunities here. Brockport really good on the back pressure, really good on getting quick to the puck inside their defensive end. Just no room at the end for the Bears to create any offense.
Bears will try to send it up the middle. It's tipped in toward goal. Knocked off into the corner by Curry. Battle for the puck out in front, but only a Brockport defenseman is there. He'll send it down ice. And apparently there was an opportunity to play it right along the red line, so there's no icing on the call. We're down inside of 5 minutes to play. Period number 3. Brockport keeps. Barbagallo keeps the puck in along the blue line. For Norby, right half wall. Into the corner. Drew Rose will get to it. Rose waiting. Not for too long. Little handoff for Rose heading down the ice. Bears will change up here. Leith right back out there on the ice. He has certainly been the defensive leader here tonight for Potsdam, I have to think. Plus, he's come through with one of their 2 goals.
Icing here, 4:15 to go. We'll keep an eye on Connor Green. He will come out at some point in time, probably closer to the 2-minute mark, with a stoppage in play and a face-off in the defensive end. Bears, I still believe, have a timeout.
Off the face-off in the corner. Puck is centered from there, but nobody home out front. Bears will hustle after it here with Malmeister up for Leith. Swings it left side for Geary. Geary on second effort puts it down in behind the goal. Somebody's got to break for the front of the net. Here's a one-timer from Leith, deflects away, kept alive by Geary into the left corner. Bears moving the puck, but not enough toward goal. Flanow pins his man. Down in the corner, puck throws in there. We're down to nearly 3.5 minutes to play in the third. Brockport 4, Potsdam 2. Brockport will clear the zone. Ryan Leith again hustling back. Geary takes the puck, turns, squares up, moves it forward. It's back for Geary, hops over his stick. Partial break, right side, quick shot, misses. Rossi will hold it left point for Brockport in behind the Potsdam net. Couple players down there, one from each team. As Sanchez works to keep the puck down low, Perron's going to come back and take it away for Potsdam. Now Bernace out through center. Into the Brockport zone goes the puck, but with no Potsdam player carrying it. Now here comes a promising looking rush with Loran in. Loran out in front. The one-timer on goal. Nice glove save across his body by Curry.
Yeah, that was a nice play, nice rush offensively. It's the best offensive chance we've had in a bit, and I think that was number 4, Carter Lennon, who came in and had an opportunity, but the big body of Curry got in front of it to keep the puck out of the net. 2:41 to go here. How many more faceoffs you get inside the Brockport zone? So we'll keep an eye on goaltender Connor Green.
Here's a chance for Lennon. That's off the stick, up and out of play. 2:27 to go. Bears need 2 to tie. And boy, that fourth goal from Brockport, coach, just
going to get a timeout here, I would hope, here pretty quick, and they get the goalie out. But
that was a rough one for sure. Shot from the point, found its way in. Off the face-off, a Potsdam face-off win. Lennon sends it out in front. Bears can't pull the trigger. In close range, Brockport will clear. Rose hustling back for the Bears. Cross ice for Lennon. He'll bank it high off the glass. Out to center ice, Bloom. As the puck is tied up, taking precious seconds away. We're now inside of 2 minutes to play. In period number 3, finally the Bears come up with a puck. Led up ahead, chipped into the zone by Mike MacArthur. Bears with a change here in their back end. 3 new players on. 1:40 to play. Potsdam with a broken stick again. It's going to be Mahlmeister. Loran will hop off the bench quickly. Take his place. A minute and a half to go. Green comes off for the extra attacker. And it's Jack Bloom. Empty net, Potsdam. Bears down 2. Late stages, a minute 15 to play. Bears control possession. Now for Leaf. Center point, left side goes the pass. The shot, rebound through the crease. Into the right corner, Bears will hold. Leaf with a minute to go. Leaf, right corner, Bloom, his shot doesn't make it on net. Geary will poke it down into the corner. He lost his stick, gets it back. Now Loran tries to advance it for Bloom. Down to 45 seconds to go. Bears with the extra attacker in the empty net. Leaf needs to get some shots away to the Bears. That one cut off partway through. Potsdam making a 1-for-1 switch. Rob Clare comes on. Draw pass Leaf. Flings it. Gets it right back off the bounce. Now Loran sends it toward goal. Loose out in front. Loran again. Open for a shot. Misses wide off the left post with 20 seconds to go. And a whistle away from the play.
got a slash coming. This is going to be Perron going off, I believe, on the slash. I don't know, not Perron, number 8.
It's going to be Loran.
Jack Loran going off on the slash.
And so...
And also a player for Brockport going off.
All right, well, doesn't matter a whole heck of a lot either way at this point. 18 seconds remaining. Bears are down by 2. Green will go back into his net for the face-off anyway. So the Brockport penalty goes to Monteleone.
So now, it's going to stay here at 5-on-5.
Take all the broken lumber off the ice before we reset.
Brockport's only got 4 guys out there. Huh?
Back to the point for Leaf. Lead past MacArthur. We're down to 10 seconds left. Back to the point, Leith. Leith sends it toward goal off a boot. This one will float down harmlessly in the corner. And this game is over. Potsdam player will take a penalty at the horn. As this game comes to a close and the Bears will be left still looking for their first win of the season after a pair of losses to Geneseo last night and Brockport this evening. Your final score, the Brockport Golden Eagles 4 and the Potsdam Bears 2.
You can see, obviously, what the build-up in this game was, how important it was, because they're relatively even teams.
Yeah.
Okay? So to have a team that you're competitive with on your home ice, you're looking for an opportunity to get a win. They didn't get that here this afternoon, so they're going to have to face Brockport again down in their barn later on in the year. It's an important game and probably will be then, but it won't be unless the Bears can find a way to get on the win column, and they certainly have trouble doing that. They've had some opportunities to score tonight, didn't get it. I think Curry played a nice job in net, as did Connor Green. Good solid effort by both teams. I thought it was a spirited game right throughout. I mean, it had a physical component to it. You know, I've seen these games against Brockport over the years be chippy games. This really wasn't. I thought it was just a very well-played college hockey game. Unfortunately for us, we came up on the short end of it. It's disappointing as we continue to dig ourselves deeper and deeper into that hole that will be hard to get out of. But a good solid effort. We just didn't have enough to pull it off.
Brockport improves to 3-2 overall. The Bears drop to 0-5. Potsdam next in action next Tuesday night, 7 o'clock in Canton to take on the Roos. That'll be a 7 o'clock game. And then they're home next weekend against Buffalo State on Friday night at 7 and Fredonia State Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So that's what's coming up for the Bears. Opportunities for a win or two or three, certainly. But they got to clean up some defensive issues here, I think, first.
Well, yeah, let's look at it. The first two goals of the game, right? I'd like to see them on replay. First of all, one was a mistake, came right out in front, and there were two really serious defensive breakdowns that allowed Brockport to get the first two goals of the game. Tidy those things up a little bit more, you have yourself a different contest. But the Bears were digging themselves out of a hole all afternoon, and we're able to tie it, but then it got away from them.
Bears never did lead in this game, got down 2-0, tied it at 2, and you know the final score.
So the stats for the game here was at 7:32 of the first period. It was Anastasio who would pick up a power play marker. Norby and Raymaker would pick up the assists. And then at 8:44, less than a minute later, it would be an even strength goal. Harley would pick up his third of the year with Sanchez and DiBattista picking up assists on that. But to me, the best player on the ice tonight was Ryan Melmeister, and for my money, he was in the top 5 last night on the game, and he's an impressive young hockey player for the Bears. He'd pick up a power play marker at 13:54 of the first period by Fulci and Gary picking up the assist. So the first period would end with Brockport leading 2-1. In the second period, Ryan Leith would tie the game at 17:02. He did a around the circle a couple of times and was finally able to get a shot past the goaltender Curry from Brockport. But then it was going to be all Eagles in the last two goals of the game. 19:05, it was a power play marker. Garund would pick up his second goal of the year with Raymaker 2, and Norby his second assist as well. The Eagles would get an even strength goal at 9:01 of the third period, and that would put things away. Chase Maxwell and Cam Barbagallo would pick up the assist. The shot came from the point from Barbagallo and was obviously redirected by Chris Aaron. Shots on goal in the third period were 10 apiece. Game time totals would be 32 for the Bears and 29 for the Eagles. You look at the face-off situation here, even 36-34. So the face-offs weren't a factor. Power play goals tonight. You had the Eagles of Brockport, who would pick up, it looks to me like 2 power play goals, and it would be Ryan Leith and Maulmeister from Potsdam that would pick up 2 power play goals. So power play's a factor in the game. Couple of mistakes by the Bears early going that allowed the Brockport Golden Eagles to get off to a quick start. 2-0 early in the game, couple minutes apart, really put the Bears down, but they fought through it. A lot of energy, I thought, throughout the game. Brockport was able to play a little tighter inside their defensive end, and I think that's the difference in the game here tonight.
I do believe you are correct. Bears played 16 minutes of this game shorthanded. That's a better part of a period right there. And yeah, one of the contributing factors here tonight was the Bears in the penalty box. So, with that, the Bears again have some good things to build on. For sure, we've talked about that. We've talked about the influx of young talent in this Potsdam lineup this season. Now it's a matter of going out there and putting together a complete game effort with a stronger, I think a more solid and consistent defense. And I think certainly that will help generate some more organized offensive attack from this Potsdam team. They're showing that they can score some goals. They've got some goal scorers on this team. Just not enough of any one facet of the game right now clicking with the others to propel the Bears into the win column.
You know, in reflection here, you think about last night and even tonight, you know, the ease by which Geneseo got their goals last night. Open net, shoot it in, move the puck quickly around. Even tonight, 2 mistakes by the Bears caused relatively easy goals for Brockport. The Bears don't get easy goals.
No. You're right.
They just don't get them. The easiest goal opportunity came tonight on the save of the century.
Yes.
From Curry, who got the puck, two good passes, a shot, and he hits it with the paddle of his stick as he was moving from his left to his right. That was the best goal scoring, the easiest goal scoring opportunity we've had, and we couldn't finish it off. Other than that, you're just hacking away at it in traffic in front of the net, and so really trying to understand how to open things up and get some more shots and get some easier opportunities on some goals is really what you maybe want to think about. But I'm encouraged to see the young players, the new players. There's some talent there, and as they up their game here into this league, come up with the timing and everything, it's going to be an important part of the growth of the program. It's not over yet. It's going to be a hard climb. It's not going to get any easier. Of course, there's going to be winnable games next week. Teams you're going to compete against: Fredonia, Buff State in here. Let's get 2 wins, and then we can move forward.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for joining us here throughout the afternoon and into the evening. The Potsdam women's hockey team falling to Plattsburgh 8-2 earlier this afternoon here on Maxey Ice. And in the nightcap, the Brockport Eagles scored the last 2 goals of the game. They win by that margin, the final score of 4-2. Coach, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time we gather a week, less than a week from now, next Friday night, right? Looking forward to it. We'll get back into it. The Bears get a week of practice in here, but looking forward to the Fredonia Buff State weekend. 2 wins possible there. Our appreciation to Dan Bronson and all the Athletic Communications office staff and all their work here for keeping us in the know tonight. And thanks to Todd back at Mission Control to Mix 96.1 Studios in Messina for engineering tonight's radio broadcast. On behalf of all of us, thanks so much for joining us. Again, your final, Brockport 4, Potsdam 2 in men's college hockey. So long for now.